Hi, in this lesson we will learn procedures in SQL with out parameter. What is an out parameter? An out parameter within SQL stored procedure helps in getting the result from procedure to process the result in further queries. So, stored procedure can also be used to return the result from them with the help of argument. So one such argument here is an out argument. Here the stored procedure not only takes the argument as input, it can also return the result to us or give the output that we require. Let's try to understand it by example. Here problem statement is, the search engine company wants to run a task to capture the queries belonging to top 1 language based on total engagement on daily basis. Please create a stored procedure for the same. So here what they want is, first of all they want top 1 language based on the total engagement. Whosever total engagement comes on top, they want their user language, but they want the entire query belonging to that user language. So let's see. Here we have user ID and user language. So for user language US, we have the engagement score as 2 and 0.09, which will be total engagement will be 2.09. Since they want the top, as per the table, who is on top? In top it is, the user language is IN, India. So what output they want is, whoever comes on top, their entire query they want. Means, so they want the entire query of top engagement person. So from where can we get the query? We can get it from user activity table. So what is a query of IN? So IN's user ID will be 3. So user ID's query, his query ID, his user query, his pages showed, page clicked, engagement. They want the entire details of that user ID. Now, let's go to dbfiddle and execute our code. Steps to open dbfiddle will be available on your LMS. So I have already created the table for user and user activity. First, let's have a look at user and user activity table. So user table, select star from user. Let's run and check. Yes, so in user we have user ID, user language, user country and user city. Let's check with user activity table. Let's run the code and check for the output. Yes, so we have got user activity as well. So here what they want is, they want whoever comes on the top in total engagement, they want their entire query details. Now, let's write the query using out parameter. We will use out parameter. In order to start with the stored procedure, we have to start with delimiter and to and symbol and create a procedure. Give a name, since I want details of top engagement. So I'll write get details as my name. Okay. Since we want the output, so we have to write a keyword out and we have to pass a variable that will be varchar 8. Okay. Next, we will start with the keyword begin, give our SQL query inside, select user language. User language, we will put that into our variable n, which into helps us to put the data from one table to another. So from user table, as you join user activity as UA on u dot user ID, which is equal to UA dot user ID. Next, what we will do is group by user language. Group by user language. Next, we will order by, because we want top one. So we will order by descending. So sum of engagement is what we want to order by. So as per sum of engagement, we will order it in descending order with the limit of 1. Okay. Then we have to end using end keyword, then end it with the delimiter space semicolon. So we will call using the keyword call. So what is the procedure name? Get details. And we'll give the location at using a keyword at. Okay. And end. We have two tables. We have user table and user activity table. So we have to tell the query that it has to be displayed from user activity table. So we will select, we'll write a query. So we will select the entire row from user activity table. Okay. From where? User activity table as UA. Okay. Then we will join user as U on u dot user ID, which is equal to UA dot user ID. Okay. Where u dot user language will be equal to at n. Whatever we get in the n variable, that will be under the user language. Let's run the code. Yes. So when we gave the path, when we told that the details has to be taken from the user activity, we got the output. So the output of top 1 total engagement, the query of that person or that user ID has been displayed. So I hope the procedure is clear to you. Now let's summarize it. An out parameter within SQL stored procedure helps in getting the results from procedure to process the result in further queries. So using procedures with out parameter syntax. So we have to start the procedure with the delimiter, create, use a keyword create procedure, the name of the procedure. Since it was out parameter, we had to give a keyword out. variable n, and any data type. Then begin, give your SQL query inside the begin and end it with the keyword end and to and symbol. At the end, we have to give the keyword delimiter with the space and a semicolon. In order to call the procedure, we have to use a keyword call and procedure name. So this concludes the video on procedures in SQL. For out parameter, in next lesson we will learn about procedures in SQL with in and out parameter.